Hi everybody, it's Tammy with stampwithtammy.com, and we're here today to make another simple fun fold card. This is the card we're going to make, well, one similar to this anyway, and it's super easy. Let's get started. We're going to use the Impressions Abloom bundle. Comes with the stamp set and the dies, and I've already cut out my dies, but I'm using this one, the larger center, and the large flower. So let's get started. You're going to need a piece of basic white thick cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Just use my bone folder, put that aside. And then a piece of designer paper. This is also from the Impressions Abloom suite. It's called Floral Impressions. And you do have to kind of, when you're doing this card, you want to pay attention to the back side, because when you fold it over, you're going to see that. So if it's directional, it may not look as good. And then there are my die cuts. This is Darling Duckling, Pecan Pie, and Garden Green, all pulled directly from the designer paper. And then I'm going to use the In Color Flat Pearls, the new In Colors. And let's get going. So first you're going to need your paper cutter. I hope you guys can see this. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of, I'm not going to fold it in half, but I'm going to fold it in half so that, just pinch that corner so I know where to cut. And I have to grab my glasses. And you're going to line your cut up to 1 3/4 inch. Okay. And then you're going to place your middle marker right on the cut. Drop this down and cut. So now you have that. So it's halfway, which in this case would be, let's see, 2 5/8. And then you're just going to cut in 1 3/4 inch. Okay, and now this part you could go on and score from here, but I found it's just as easy to fold it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want the little corner here, just like that. And then this one goes the other way. Just like that. And then we're going to glue this down onto our paper. I usually glue these tabs down. Just like that. I'll use this. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm getting out of the thing, aren't I? And then just glue this directly to your card. And there you have that. Then I'm just going to glue this down. We're just, oh, you know what? Let's stamp first. So we're using Garden Green ink and the Thanks stamp from Impressions Abloom. And you want to stamp first just so you know where your sentiment is. And now I'm going to glue this down. I really should get my tweezers, but just like that. And then my flower goes right over the top right here. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool and add some of these fun I'm using there you have it. How simple was that? Then this is the other one I made with the Impressions Abloom, just a different piece of designer paper. And this time I added 2 flowers with opposite. This is Strawberry Slush. And then here's one that I made with the Cheers and Sips Suite. I just hand cut some of these out of the designer paper and then put the word here. And this is embossed with the Gardens and Glasses embossing folders. And then this one's fun. This is from the new Jar of Joy. It's not Jar of Joy. Hold on. I'll put it in the comments. It's the new Christmas online exclusive jar set. It might be Jar of Joy. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And this is from the Reindeer Memories kit. We don't have any designer paper out for Christmas yet, but hopefully in the new mini catalog. And so I just stamped that, punched it out, and I put my sentiment this way. So this card opens up this way. There you have it. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd love for you to. And we will see you in a couple weeks. Thank you so much.